Hello, Bob Prue here. Dr. Bob is what you often see me sign my emails as. I am the instructor for this course. I'm also the chair of the UMKC School of Social Work. I've been on faculty with our department since 2008, and I'm the lead instructor for the research courses. I'm going to walk you through the Canvas site so that we have a basic idea of where everything is in the Canvas site. This is the first year that I've used Canvas as a course management suite, and I have transferred my old Blackboard site to Canvas, and it's a little wonky. So we need to be patient throughout the year as we find out what works in Canvas and what doesn't work. Those of you who may have been in courses in undergrad taught in Canvas, please feel free to make suggestions about the use of Canvas. So that's my video introduction. Now we're going to go over to the Blackboard site, the Canvas site. Okay, welcome to the Canvas site for Social Work Research Methods, SOC-WK5536 is our course number. This is the asynchronous online course. Let's go ahead and get started with a quick overview of the Canvas site. This is in student view. It looks a little different from my view, but it should be very similar to what your Canvas site looks like. When I opened up my course, it opened up to this home module and or page or whatever it is, and from here we can see that the home really does have just about everything in the entire course in it, clear down through the 16th week, which is the end of class. There's a lot of stuff in this Canvas site, and it may be hard to navigate around. So I'm going to be posting weekly announcements that highlight kind of where we are in the process, where you should be if you are on track. Some people will get a little ahead, some people will lag behind. It's not a crime, but we want to keep people about in the same place because there will be ongoing weekly discussion assignments or activities that we'll all need to kind of be in the same place in order to participate in. So you can find the announcements either by the home tab or by the announcements tab, which gets rid of all the other stuff, as you can see. So the tabs along the side are pretty straightforward. The syllabus is where the syllabus is located. This is the way I like to do syllabuses. I like to have them so that folks can download them, put them on their computers or print them out, and more importantly, save them in case you ever need them. Some people have lives that switch right in the middle of their program, and then they go to finish their MSW program in another school, and they write us and say, "Oh, I need the syllabus for such and such," and it's like, well, we do archive those things, but it would be helpful if you would if you would hold on to those at least until you've got your license started. So, syllabus, I'm not going to go over it. It has all the required readings in it. It has optional readings. It's got all the assignments in it. It's got the grading system in it. It's got a list of week by week activities. These should follow along very closely to what you will be seeing in the weekly announcements. I'll be saying, okay, these articles are here, there, or the other place, or this is what I want you to do this week. And so in the pre-digital age, this is what you would have, and you would look at on the night before class and say, oh, what do I need to do to get ready for class? Well, now those will be in announcements, usually the beginning Monday of the week. So here in the module is an important page to read, and that's the welcome page to this course, and which it lays out kind of what is in this course, and so it's something of a table of contents. We've got some resources in here, link to the Graduate Writing Studio. I think probably the number one problem that we have with students excelling in our program is with their writing. The overall quality of writing has appeared to have gone down in the high school undergraduate ranks. So sometimes students get quite surprised when they find how intense the writing is. And so the Graduate Writing Studio, which is located over in Atterbury Student Success Center, is a good resource for you. Back to the modules. So here you can see we have the textbooks listed. All of these textbooks that are listed are available online through our system or online through Creative Commons or the Open Textbook Consortium. So there should be no cost for textbooks. Seems much more sane to me. There hasn't been a quantum leap in research methods in the past 50 years. So except for a few items like some new sampling strategies, an emphasis on culturally competent research, action research, and a few feminist-oriented research. We could use some social sciences research books from 50 years ago, and we would probably be just fine. Any of the articles that are listed in the syllabus or on the syllabus are available through our UMKC system, or they're available freely online. So most of them I believe I have a link to here, but you may have to end up going the old-fashioned route and looking them up through the UMKC library for some of the ones that are listed on the syllabus that may not be in here. I tried to focus on the ones that were a little harder to get to than just simply going to our library and searching for them or going to the journal. To supplement these 4 textbooks, I've got some social work specific chapters from other books, and we have the fourth chapter of the sixth edition of Rubin and Babby's research methods for social work around the ethics and the politics of research, and then chapter 5, their commentary on culturally competent research, and so those are the real social work specific chapters that I include in this book. And I just got really tired of having students not buy books or have to sacrifice to pay $150 for a textbook that they use for 1.5 semesters. I don't like it. So anyway, I've got also 2 chapters from Petter's multidimensional evidence-based practice that are part of our required readings. We have that book in the library. It'd be an excellent book to read. There'll be some videos in here. You can see there's only a couple right now that are visible, and it has to do with how to do certain things. And then there's links to assignments as individual assignments down here. So that's all in the modules area. Of course, we can just look at the assignments by themselves, so we see nothing but assignments, and then we can quickly go to those. The discussions will be where we have discussion boards. You can see there's one up right now that has some instructions on it. I can't see it yet in student mode because it's locked until August 20th, which is the first day of school. Quizzes and assignments. I'm not going to do quizzes in this course. So those of you who have test anxiety, you can breathe a sigh of relief. There's a link here to the grades, and it shows all the assignments and how many points are in each one, which should give you a percentage down here. And but the official grade will be the one that actually shows up in Pathways, and so you can see this final grade down here from all these assignments, and it may or may not be right. I always download and double check the computer to make sure that everything went in right, everything came out right. So people. We have people in this class. So here's all the class people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and myself as the instructor. So it's a small class this year. The UMKC switched to a new application management system, and it was kind of buggy, and so we have a lot fewer students this year than we did last. Not a lot, maybe 12. But it makes for a little bit smaller class. Mainly it tells me that you were the ones that were committed to becoming social workers, that knew how to work through an online system, and so you'll probably be comfortable in this online environment. The next link down here is to an area called Panopto Recordings. Panopto is kind of the YouTube of the academic world. There's a number of these, and you'll have access to this, and you'll be able to upload videos if you so desire, and you'll probably will desire when you get to the final assignment, which has a 5-minute video, 5-minute presentation that I would prefer be uploaded in a video because we don't meet in person anywhere. There's links here on the side to the UMKC library system. Even though you're an asynchronous course, some of you may live at distance. If you're on campus, make it to the library. Look up Fu Zhu, our librarian for social work, and get to know him. He loves to help students do their research. So whoops, we had a moment here. Online moment. This collaborations. I'm gonna have to check that link out and see what's wrong with it. It's supposed to be an area where there's a wiki-like area, but it looks like it's not set right. And then finally, there's Zoom. Zoom is a online teleconferencing system, and it is primarily what I'm going to be using to do my office hours in. So every week, at some time during the week, there'll be an hour or two that I will be available in a Zoom shell for you to come in and ask questions about where we are. I don't have that time set yet because I kind of need to hear from everybody what their available time is, and so it's a pretty easy thing to use, and it's something that you're able to access through an app on your Android or your iPhone, iPad, as well as through the computer. So those are the basic modules. There's a calendar that is associated with Canvas that you should be able to look at to keep track of anything like due dates. So here we can see that the week 1 introductions, which this is week 1, the 20th through the 23rd, but those introductions are due on Sunday at midnight. So you have the week to work on the materials and then get them up posted by Sunday, because I start grading on Monday. So that is the calendar function. The inbox function. Oh, I can't access it in student view. You should be able to access it when the course starts. So here is the inbox for this course. It is the best way to contact me. Go in here, compose a new lesson from social work research methods, and then you can write to. So you can all in the research methods course right now it shows up as 1 because the class hasn't started yet. So say hi Dr. Bob, need help, and then write your message. You can do attachments if you want to. See if I got an attachment in here. And you can also do a recording of an audio or video comment if you don't want to write. And this is really helpful if you're working through an iPhone or Android or something like that. And then you just send it. And the reason to teachers. Okay. And the reason I prefer this method rather than you just going through your Outlook or replying to some other email is that I have a trigger set in my email program to get a message that has been written in this website and put it into a specific folder that's up in my favorites so that I can tell when I have new emails from my students. So let's go back to social work research methods. So what did we miss? The collaborations piece was not working right. I have no collaboration apps is why. So there's some apps that we could potentially install. I don't think we will, so we might not even need to worry about this. So I guess that's all for my brief introduction to this this site. So thank you very much.